Big Skadoo, Skadeen, Skaduba, all that. Follow me on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat. Do it crazy. Finna react to this Tommy G video. Y'all see the title. But yeah, let's get into it. You know, I ain't really got too much to say. These videos be interesting, you feel me?
Very shortly, we're going to be walking the block in Chicago with Pimps and Prostitutes. But first, a word from our sponsor. I believe anybody can get rich. I believe it is.
Come on, y'all know me. I know how to skip sponsors. Hold on. Yeah, see, it's always you can make $1 million. Quit your job right now, and you're gonna make it.
Today, we're going to take an inside look at the world's oldest profession, prostitution.
Yeah,
The earliest known record of prostitution dates back to ancient Babylonia in 2400 BC. It's continued throughout the ages and extended to every corner of the planet. In this video, we visit a street locals call the Hostro in Chicago's most dangerous neighborhood, West Garfield Park. All right, we're on the block. It's West Garfield Park. And the video today is we're talking to pimps, we're talking to prostitutes, and we're seeing what their life is like, what's the behind the scenes, and asking them questions. So here we go. All right, so what do you go by? Baby?
No, let me get my phone! That's the shit I be talking about! I don't know.
So far, we're not off to the best start. Seems like a contentious business relationship. A pimp is a...
Is he good, bro?
Best start. Seems like a contentious business relationship. A pimp is a prostitute's best friend and worst enemy. While he does protect her body and her money from dangerous men on the street, they are also notoriously heavy-handed and can take 60 to 70% of their employees' revenue. So we already saw, it looks like it's not such a good relationship between the pimp and hoe. What are the proper terms I should even be using right now? Hoe, bitch, prostitute.
Shit, either one of them. Shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
And they won't get offended if I say, how's your doing?
Talking about the pimp?
Yeah, if I ask the pimp,
that's out west, ain't it? I've been wanting to say that, but I ain't want to sound ignorant. But I think that's out west.
How should I refer to his women?
I think you should ask him that.
If you how should I refer to his women?
I think you should ask him that.
If you had to guess, what percent of the profit does the pimp keep and the hoe keep?
80 or 20.
Really?
That's not the ask.
Is that him? I don't think he's happy right now. So the mission is always to try and bring the raw shit, film the underbelly of society, catch the raw shit there is. And a lot of this stuff is kind of depressing, is sad, but I mean, this is stuff that happens in every city in America, and I think it's worth looking into and worth asking people what it's like. And I mean, at the end of the day, these are all humans walking around. These are all people that were once kids with aspirations, and maybe they wanted to be a teacher or a fireman or who knows what. And here they are walking corners. I mean, just picture if this was your sister, your mom, or someone you knew. All right, so Kodak Black says in a song that pimping ain't easy. What do you think about that line?
Hell no, pimping ain't never easy.
What is it like?
Shit, maintenance, maintenance.
How should I refer to the employee? A hoe, a bitch, a trick? What's the proper terms?
However you want to refer to them, however it best please you.
What's your preference? Like, how many do you like to have on a roster?
Me, I don't usually be doing it full time. I don't usually be on that type of shit.
This is just a little side hustle?
Yeah, I just be getting a little bread here and there when I need it, the rent money paid and shit.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Shit, motivated, ambitious, and use the dedicated twice.
Cool. Some people, it's being a pimp is glorified. Other people think, oh man, you're making a living off mistreating women. How do you address both sides of the coin?
I mean, shit, how you mistreating women? If you ain't hurting nobody, shit, ain't nobody getting hurt.
What makes you say to a customer, don't ever call my phone again?
Shit, if they don't come with the money right away, or they up a blick or some shit, some people be up on guns and shit on the females and shit.
And of that bread, how much do they keep, or how much? How do you do your payroll? I guess
I can't disclose that type of shit.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. So you said you got into this 11 years ago. How did you get into this?
Actually, I was in Indiana with my family members, and I met this girl down there, and she portrayed herself to be my friend, but really, she was just willing me in to for her daddy to grab me. You feel
His
me?
daddy slang for pimp?
Yes. He told me he was a pimp after he took me from Indiana and brought me into Chicago, you know?
So he took you away from your family and all your friends,
Yeah.
and kind of you were dependent on him then at that point?
Yeah, exactly. He had ended up giving me a drug habit, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know no better. You know, I was young at the time.
And that's the guy that you're talking about?
No.
You have so this is how'd you, what made you leave that guy and join up with this guy?
Because I got tired of him abusing me, mentally abusing me, emotionally, physically, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And when I met SJ, that's what we gonna call
I'm the wrong nigga to react to shit like this. I was just so quiet because like I ain't even go, but I'm the wrong nigga to react to shit like this. Like, because it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's just my sense of humor is so broken. It's hard not to laugh at certain shit. Like I don't know. But I'm gonna keep going because the people who gonna fuck with me gonna fuck with me. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It was different, you know. He came correct.
Look at I'm just sitting here smiling, bro. This shit is not funny, dog. Like
He didn't judge me no matter what I did. You feel me? Even if I was on the streets or I did drugs, he just wanted me free, you know.
Mm-hmm. So what's the upside for you to do this?
You know something? It's the money that make me do it.
that was a good question. That was a good ass question for some reason. Like, you know, because you don't never get that point of view from a prostitute. I don't know. I'm gonna just say prostitution. I'm from the town. Yeah, I don't know if I ever heard that side of a prostitute story. You know, most of the time when they say, "Oh, I did it," you know, they have a race background or whatever the case is. It'd be a similar story, but it's like, what's the upside of it? Like, what's good about it? The pros and cons. You feel me?
Income, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no taxes on it.
Okay, so what are you about to see right now?
Right now, you're gonna see her date.
Yeah.
She in that car with a John.
Should you pick, like, how do you make it sure that's safe for your...
Because she parked in a spot that I know she at.
So
So if anything go wrong, she stay close where she got to yell, scream. I know exactly where she parked at.
So have you ever had to run in and kind of rescue a situation?
Yeah, one day some guy was trying to kill her. You know what I'm saying? Literally trying to kill her with a gun. And one of my friends called and told me where she was at. When I made it right here, she was just getting out the car. And I told her to run. Dude started shooting her. He in jail right now. I know y'all heard about the serial killer that was going to all the different states, killing them girls, the prostitutes.
So she just got done.
Yeah, she just came off the date. This is a safe spot. You know what I'm saying? It's better to park in alleys because if the police pull up and they see you sitting on the host road, they know most likely they
What she asked you, son?
She said she can bring him out the door. He'll walk up.
So what did she just do? Give him a quick job?
Yeah, it depends on what he wanted. Might have been a 30-minute sex.
It seemed like he didn't last that long.
So it might have been just a job. But this how they date because it's more convenient for them to be in the dark in case the police roll down.
How do the police try and crack down on this shit often?
No.
No, it seems like it's pretty out in the open.
Yeah, they ride past to check on the girls. You got some white shirts that come through here just to stop by and see how they doing.
Basically, as long as they're okay, they don't care.
As long as they ain't out here erratic. What I mean by that, like
hey, put over there. Zoom in. They're waving at you. Just zoom in.
Yeah, see, that's all they do. Just go somewhere secluded.
So how do you view yourself as a person on the scales of good and bad and right and wrong? Yeah.
I don't like it. Off the strength of that's my girl, and I feel like what I have sexually, another man should have it.
So is she also someone that you are dating?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like anyone I've talked to so far enjoys this business.
No.
It's just a means to an end.
Honestly, the reason why a lot of girls do this is just to get high. A lot of them do this just to get high.
So what percentage of these girls would you say are hooked on something?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them. Every last one of them out there. They have a bad habit. You see people spend $100 on drugs. They bad.
So what did he ask for?
A job.
That seemed like he did things quick over there.
Yeah, you only get 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes for a job. And
really?
if you got some good head, you're gonna get it done, basically.
And if he doesn't finish,
Bro, I've been trying to hold it in, bro. Like, I mean, fuck it, bro.
Basically.
And if he doesn't finish in time, does he have to pay again, or?
Yeah, he's gonna have to pay either extra.
Finish in time, does he have to pay again?
Damn,
Or?
all
Yeah,
right.
he's gonna have to pay either extra or leave it at that.
So how are you feeling right now?
Okay, the guy that I was dating is one of my regulars. He usually come every other weekend. and he do a job service for 150, and I get my money. I do him well, and he goes by his way, and I go by mine.
That's quick money for sure.
For the
So,
150?
what's running through your head right now?
The 150?
Life?
Like, is he gonna get
They what he asked?
What's running through your
The 150 though?
head right now?
Got him right up out of there.
like, is it gonna get easier or is it gonna get harder?
Where would you say it is right now?
Right now, I'm at a point of a standstill. I really don't know what I want to do in life, you know?
You feel a little bit stuck?
Yeah,
Does any of it, like, is any of it fulfilling? Like, oh, I did, like, me and a customer.
yeah, actually, yes. Because
And-
we date police officers, we date lawyers,
Really?
yes.
And this is kind of, they come to you when they want to be hush hush. You
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
miss.
saying. People be saying, "Oh, you gotta be professional." What is professional? Because they be dirty as hell. You feel me? So, yeah, that's a whole nother story. I ain't even finna get into on the internet or my channel. So,
Yeah, actually, yes. Because
And-
we date police officers,
Like, me and a customer.
yeah, actually, yes.
yeah, I'm
Fulfilling? Like, oh, I did, like, me and a customer.
Yeah, actually, yes. Because
And-
we date police officers, we date lawyers,
Really?
yes.
And this is kind of, they come to you when they want to be hush hush. You're kind of a
Shit,
mistress.
a lot of
of
niggas don't
sorts.
get no ass.
So how soon does another customer come?
Shit.
They come back to back.
So you have another one coming right now? Like, how do
Yeah.
they schedule this shit? How do you know?
Either we get their numbers and they get ours, or we just pace back and forth and they stop for us.
They know where to find you. And
Yes.
when's quitting time for you? Like, is it after a certain dollar amount? Is it?
Most of the time it be like 5-6 hours. I start at 5 and then I leave like 5 in the morning.
And is it harder to do in the winter?
No.
Because I'm sure in the winter you can't just go in an alley like that, and it's gonna be icicles on.
Actually, no, it's not that really that hard up in the winter time.
No.
Yeah, it did. Most of the time we really don't like do the alleys unless we in the car.
So cars are where business happens in the winter.
Yeah, in hotels.
Yeah. That's a John right there.
Look at him, look at him. Over.
That's as John as it gets. Old ass white dude. God damn it. Is that a customer or is that a pimp?
No, that's one of their girls. The dude in the driver's seat, that's his girl wiped up. So he just sitting out here watching her back, making sure nobody run up on her. So that's all. Like when I sit out here, we just sit out here to make sure nobody run up and try to hurt them.
Okay, so what does a day in the life look like? Like, what time do you start what you do, and what time do you get to go to sleep and rest for the night?
It might be 12 o'clock at night, or it might be 4 o'clock in the morning to probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It looked like a business guy just drove by. Do you get all sorts of people come here, and
Oh, yes, we do. I prefer a guy who got a 9-to-5 job.
how many of your customers are regulars and how many of them are new?
I got probably about a good 10 regulars and probably, who knows how many new ones.
And was there anyone that you had to tell, hey, I can't see you anymore?
Yeah,
Is it because they crossed any lines?
yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing that a customer's ever tried to request?
Shit in their mouth.
What? And is that a repeat experience for that guy?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pull off, I would
couldn't do
imagine.
it. His house smelled like
Imagine.
shit when I walked in there. I'll gag down.
Do you enjoy what you do?
No, but it's quick, fast money. You know what I'm saying?
So what, like, how much cash does someone have to pull up with for things to get going?
Oh shit! They gotta come with 100. They gotta start off with 100.
And is that like hand blow job, and then you work your way up?
That's a job.
Okay. What would you say to anyone that's considering this? Let's say there's a
I'll do
17,
jobs,
18-year-old girl out there that's wondering, hey, is this something that I should do? What would you say to them?
I ask them, can I talk to them, and I tell them that this is not the life they want to start. You're gonna run into pimps. They might kidnap you, throw you in their trunk, take you out of town, you know, for months, years, and then bring you back. You know what I'm saying? When you really, you know what I'm saying, feel lost to the world because the only person you know is that man.
So are there any pimps that you say are good dudes?
It is what it is. Ain't no good, no bad. It's pimps are pimps.
What was your childhood like?
I had a beautiful childhood. Shit, I decided to see what this lifestyle was, and I liked it. Let me put this up front, though. I am a mother of 4 kids, okay? And my kids, I didn't drag my kids into my lifestyle. I made sure my kids was put in a good place and get loved the way I would love them, okay? And also, all 4 of my kids got full scholarships.
Wow. Are there any customers that you
Shit,
like?
that's what's up.
Yeah, I like them as friends, you know. They're good peoples, but you know,
Like, would you ever date a customer?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I date you, too.
Yeah.
Just let me know what time.
What's the most dangerous situation you've been in from this
Why she flirting
profession?
with her? He almost folded though. He almost folded on that. She low key threw that jelly in
I'm
his
trying
shit.
to think.
I'll date you too.
Yeah.
That jelly though.
What's the most dangerous situation you've been in from this profession?
See, I like these questions too, bro. I like these questions. It ain't like he really trying to incriminate her and shit. Like he just asking like, I don't want to say funny shit. But like you feel me? He asking cool questions.
About 5 motherfucking Mexicans, but I got out of there alive.
That sounds intense.
Yeah, but I bet they gonna think twice before they pick a black girl up again.
So describe yourself in 3 words.
Smart, pretty, bold,
And how long have you been doing this?
for like
Excuse me.
10, 15 years.
Yeah. And what have you learned in your time doing this?
Don't trust no one.
No one?
No one.
Is there anyone you feel like you have in your life that you can trust and rely on?
Yeah. My mommy and my daddy.
And what do they know that you're here or
Yep, they don't like it though.
yeah. Are you able to see them still?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say for your clientele, like, do you know most of them or does it get risky if you don't know? Like, is it always nerve-wracking the first time you get with a customer?
No.
No? Is it kind of an adrenaline rush?
Yep.
So
That was a good
part of it is
question, too.
exciting. What's the weirdest thing that customers ever asked you to do?
Damn, I never thought of that. They be having adrenaline rushes doing that shit. Like, I don't know, for example, like, if whoever watching this ever committed a crime or, like, just anything, especially, like, for example, like, niggas used to be stealing or whatever, and, like, sometimes when you do it, like, my man Jaquil used to always say, don't get greedy. Because, like, a lot of times when you get away with it, you be feeling like, man, I can't be caught. And that little, niggas can get a thrill for it. So I can relate to that aspect of things. Of course, I ain't no damn prostitute, you feel me? But I ain't never would have thought of that from that perspective. And that's cool to know.
It's exciting. What's the weirdest thing that customers ever asked you to do?
To have sex with him and let him watch and let somebody in my and him eat it out.
Wow. Are there all sorts of people that will come by? Is it
she let 'em do
businessmen? Is it guys that run car dealerships? People that work at McDonald's?
Did she
But you
let
can't
'em-
really predict who's going to roll up. Are there any upsides to this job, and what are the downsides?
The upside is that you make a lot of money, and the downside is that it comes with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It comes with a lot of snakes and grimy and dirtiness and greasiness.
Yeah. I would imagine. What would you say is the most that someone like you ever heard of or yourself has ever made in a night?
I want to say probably like 1,500.
I just got one thing to say.
Yeah.
And we all have did drugs out here. You know what I'm saying? I did drugs to keep me numb.
Yeah.
Because you got people come over here trying to stick them up because they know what they over here doing. You got people that act like they tricks. You let the girl get in the car with them, date them, then rob them.
What's the craziest story that has happened?
The weirdest shit I seen.
So I always wanted to ask a question about that situation because, like, if somebody do that and say like they don't pay, is that the word that rhymes with great? Like, because like it's consensual, but you kind of stole it. You feel me? Like, I always wonder, like, I don't know.
I would date them, then rob them.
What's the craziest story that has happened?
Y'all let me know in the comments because I always felt like that could be the R word. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like,
This shit I seen, no lie. It was a white girl. She was playing this black dude for his money. He slit her throat, left her ass on the back porch.
Wow.
See, that's a John right there. Somebody said one of the girls gonna get out the car for date.
Go
See,
ahead.
they'll drop them
Can we
off.
film that or is that?
Yeah. See, they ain't nothing but a John. See, most of them come with tinted windows. So you can't see in their car. They don't be want nobody to see them. So you will see a lot of Johns with tints. Just let it out the car. He ain't gonna drop it right here. He put it all the way down there.
Because he's scared of
Scared.
you guys?
Yeah, because he see a lot of guys out here. That's how it goes. Just like that. She get in the car, come back, get dropped off, as customer.
Wow. So they call this the host role.
Just the host.
So how did that go?
Actually, it went fine. It was just a simple blood.
was he in there with her?
So how did that go?
Oh no, I'm about to say.
Actually, it went fine. It was just a simple blowjob.
Is that what most guys ask for?
Yeah, most guys ask for blowjobs. Me particular, I don't do sex because I have a man. You feel me?
So that's the thing you say for him.
Yeah, that's the thing I say for him. But mostly my blowjob be like 180 to 200.
I feel like I've heard in Milwaukee it's like $40. That's not enough, huh?
No, it's not at all. I would have flipped the fuck out.
So what was your childhood like?
It was rough. To be honest, it was really rough. You feel me? I had to be grown before I wanted to.
What aspects of it were rough?
I had a cousin that used to molest me and my little cousin.
Is this the girl from Indiana? She sounded like she could be from Michigan.
When I was 3 until I was 12.
Wow, 3?
Yeah, she started molesting me when I was 3. My sister caught him.
What percentage of women in your shoes you feel like have had a childhood where they got sexually abused in some way? Is it a high percentage?
I think it is, you know, and then I think like a lot of these girls come out here because they want to find something. They want to be loved, you feel me? Like, they want that support system. You know, if I can do this twice and I can change my life, I would, you know. I don't wish this on nobody at all, and it's not good for girls.
So would your
to be doing
family
this.
take you in and support you in a transition
Yes,
period?
of course.
But it's the fact that you have to come clean.
Exactly. That's the thing I'm gonna have to come clean. But yeah, my family, they'll embrace me with no problem. You know.
Yeah. So do you want to get married one day?
Yeah, of course. I see myself getting married. I've been with him for maybe 12 years. Like.
Sounds like you got. I mean, your relationship is standing the test of time. So it sounds like.
Mhm.
So is the dream kind of to get financially stable enough to?
I know I'm quiet, but you know, I'm actually just more so paying attention than I guess because of the subject. So I ain't have too much to say. So my bad if I'm, you feel me, not reacting or whatever the case is. Because people done comment on my shit and say that you're not even reacting. Well, shit, I'ma upload it. I'm under 1,000 subs, so that shit getting uploaded. Quantity over quality.
Move out, get married, and kind of start a new life.
Yeah, something like that. It just get hard, you know.
That car in the background was cool.
So the plan is to stack away. So the plan is to stack away a lot of cash and then start a new life.
Yeah.
What's the amount that you have to hit to be like, I'm ready to go?
Like 50,000.
Okay. And how long do you think that would take you to do?
Just to be honest, a couple of months. It depends on.
Being disciplined for another couple
yes,
months?
It depends upon me though. If I want to play around.
You know what time it is. I can't even spell calculator. I'm not even gonna act like I can. We finna do that math. She said a couple months. She said 180 to 200 for the head. Well, that's about I could have did that in my head, but I don't feel like doing it. 200 times that 50. Damn, my math ass. So she need hold on, my math is ass. Hold on. 200, what is it, times? You said 50 G's, so that'll be 5 more than that. Would it be 500? I'm stupid. So it'll be 250, yeah. Knock that out in a couple months. 200 customers. 250. My math was terrible. I just told you I was good at math, and I lied like a motherfucker, huh? But 250? Y'all, cause girl said she knows somebody made 1,500 in a night. So if you get 25 to 50 nights like that, you gonna get that. That's hilarious. I mean, it ain't hilarious. See, that's why I don't need to do this. That's why I don't need to react to shit like this.
Plan for another couple months.
It depends upon me though. If I want to play around, you feel me, with my money, or I want to
fuck with his shirt.
Put it in the bank. You feel me? But literally, when you out here in these streets, you don't think about the things that you do. You feel me? And you don't think about the people that you hurt.
So it sounds like the next chapter, like you sock away another chunk of dough you keep your head down, you do this for another month or two, and your life can change.
Yeah, and that's what I expect, because my guy, he don't get high. Like the main things that you think about a person that does this, that's up in this line of business. Oh, she got a drug habit. Oh, she living on the streets. You feel me? He don't do none of that. That man right there is here for me. You feel me? He's waiting on me
She
to
got
stop.
Chicago.
So is your drug habit what's holding you back?
Exactly.
How hard is it to get clean?
It's not hard at all to get clean. It's about if I want to. You feel me? And
And
right now, at this moment, I be stressed out so much, low key, that sometimes I take it overboard, and he have to check me and let me know, like, no, this ain't what we do. You feel me?
So, not everything is cut and dry. Things are pretty complex, and this was not a fun video to shoot. It's sad in a lot of ways, and well, I guess is there any message you have for people out there? Any parting words you want to have?
Be inspired within yourself. Love yourself for who you are, and not what other people say you are, or just be you and love yourself. You feel me? Because ain't nobody gonna love you like you.
And I think there's a lot of people that will be watching this that are going through different tough things in their life. Some people, their parents are going through a divorce. Some people are addicted to a drug. Some people have eating issues. There's so many, life is always tough things. There's never not tough things. And I think just knowing that, each new day you can turn a new chapter. Your actions are the ink that writes the story of your life.
Yes.
And the person you are today, a year from now, you can look back and be in a totally different spot and situation.
And you're right. You're completely right. And hopefully one day I get to see you again and be able to tell you that.
I would love to have you as a guest on a podcast one day, baby. So
I'd love to do it too, and then I can show you some of my music.
perfect. Well, I think we're gonna peace out, but thank you for talking with us. We'll see you guys next week as always. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. If you can write any kind messages, baby, I would love that, and I'll see you guys next week.
Well, that's the end of the video. 250. So she can get that. You feel me? I don't know. Follow me on my channels. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. We out.